Hi, I'm Rocco Beatrice. I'm the Managing Director for Estate Street Partners. Often we get a lot of calls from individuals who want to protect their assets. And do they really understand what asset protection is about? Well, most people start thinking about asset protection when something has already happened. And that is a little bit too late. They just had an accident. They were at fault. The damages were substantial. They own a home. They have a small savings account. They're worried. Well, it's a little bit too late. Yes, we can do some things, but the reality is you do asset protection when the seas are calm. Now, why do you need asset protection? Well, let me give you a specific example. About a week ago, I received a phone call from a credit card company. They wanted to verify that I had applied for credit. Well, I didn't apply for credit. Obviously, somebody stole my identity, applied, and the credit card company wasn't secure in issuing a credit card. Therefore, they called me to verify. I told them, I'm sorry, that's not me. I don't own any assets that are being claimed. And no, I am not applying for a credit card. Identity theft is a good reason why you want asset protection. Worst case scenario is that somebody does steal your identity, which has happened to me. In one particular instance, it was a foreign entity. It ended up costing me a tremendous amount of money in litigation fees just to protect myself against that. And it wasn't me. It wasn't me. But luckily, if I didn't have any asset protection, the federal agencies would have frozen my accounts. Now, once that happens, you don't have any money to protect yourself against this type of an accusation that you really can't prove because you need money to get a lawyer. So why do you need asset protection? For unforeseen events. You just never know when you are doing business and you have no clue as to how many laws you just broke. You go visit someone and something happens. You're doing business. Something goes wrong. Not through a fault of your own. I had a situation specifically where I was doing business. I hired an attorney. The attorney misrepresented. I ended up holding the bag. Now, if I had not protected myself against that probability, I wouldn't have been able to sit in the driver's seat and be able to negotiate for the actual damages. Now, you don't mind paying for actual damages. It's the other stuff you really need to worry about. When you got $10 worth of damage and they want $100,000, that's where the problem is. Asset protection is for people that finally come to the realization that they have worked hard and they have built some sort of wealth. They stand to lose everything in a flip of a switch. For this article and more on asset protection, how we can show you how to safely protect your assets, please visit our website, ultratrust.com.